Welcome back to my walk slash ride slash whatever for life. Now, I was going to be trying to make one video a week, and obviously it's been a couple of weeks since the last one went up. This is because a combination of just plain being busy with other issues and getting an infection in my jaw and having to go out and get antibiotics and painkiller and riding that little adventure for a week. I wasn't doing much of anything, never mind exercising. But I'm back on the bike and I'm back at it. And while I'm doing this, the other day I was looking around on Fox News website and I ran across an article called 5 Healthy Foods You Should Be Eating Daily. I thought I'd take a look at it. The 5 healthy foods. Number 1, tomatoes. And the reason they give is because of the lycopene in tomatoes. Now, I realize that the FDA may or may not have actually gotten around to recognizing that as a healthy or health-improving nutrient, but I think probably just about almost everybody else has. And the really cool thing about lycopene is that unlike other nutritional content like vitamin C and such, when you cook foods with those things in it, it actually cooks away some of the vitamin C, for example. But with tomatoes, when you cook them, it actually increases the concentration of lycopene. The lycopene levels in tomato paste can be like 4 times more bioavailable, in other words, usable by the body, than it is in raw tomato. This means that things like tomato juice, tomato soup, tomato sauce, and even ketchup have the highest concentration of bioavailable lycopene. The number 2 item on the list is yogurt. I have a problem with yogurt. There is one kind of yogurt that I like, and it is, I forget who makes it, but it's a Boston cream pie yogurt. And I like it enough that I have it maybe once every 2 or 3 years. Any more than that, I simply won't do it. Other than that, I despise yogurt. It's disgusting. So I'm wondering, you suppose that cottage cheese would be good for the same things? The main thing they're talking about in yogurt is for live active bacterial cultures and calcium. Here's another one that we can talk about, avocados. The reason they give for it is potassium and glutathione, which is an antioxidant, and high monounsaturated fat content. This means it's got the ability to reduce bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. Okay, that's fine. There's one little problem. Avocados, in my opinion, are not food. You might decorate a table centerpiece with an avocado. You might have an avocado tree in your yard. But avocados are not food. They're disgusting. So, along with substitutions for yogurt, how about substitutions for avocado? I'm still looking around. I'll see if I can find something. But if you know about something, let's hear about it in the response or comments. The 4th item on the list is dark leafy greens. Examples include kale, arugula, spinach, Swiss chard. You'll note that regular head lettuce is not on the list because regular head lettuce, well, let's face it, the most that regular head lettuce, like iceberg, it may have some fiber. But other than that, it really isn't much of anything. It's empty bulk. But the dark leafy greens, these things, they're good for vitamin A, C, fiber, vitamin K, things like that. And last on the list, the 5th item is salmon. And the big thing with salmon is, of course, the omega-3 fatty acids. And that's great. There is the problem with trace amounts of heavy metals like mercury, and the article talks about your best solution there is to get wild salmon. Okay, what's the difference between wild salmon, farm-raised salmon? Why would the farm-raised salmon have mercury problems when the wild salmon don't? But anyway, that's the 5 foods you should be eating every day for health. 2 of them I'm not going to eat. I'm working on coming up with substitutes. And now I'm going to cut this video off and finish my exercise because you really don't need to see me get all out of breath and worn out.